I'm your host of the most local Running 3. You're joining me for BloodBound Book 1, Chapter 4, The Rebel. You're taking it easy for the weekend. You show up at work as instructed at 8 p.m. on Monday night. Adrian isn't there yet, so you sit at your desk and wait, fiddling with the office supplies. I wonder if anyone's done a streaming channel about doing origami with post-it notes. Yes, they have. He did say 8 p.m., didn't he? Glance at the clock again and sigh. Just then the elevator door chimes open. Adrian emerges, all business, something clearly on his mind. Amy, good. You're here. We have a lot to do. But where are my manners? How was your weekend? Oh. How was my weekend? How was my week? Shit. Pretty boring, honestly. Oh? I mean, after attending Priya Lacroix's fashion show and nearly being killed by a rabid vampire, pretty much anything is boring, right? You'd be surprised. One thing I can promise you, this job will never be dull. It's one of the main reasons I took it. So far so good. Adrian picks up a little flower you folded out of a post-it note and turns it in the light. Very nice. Been waiting a while. Punctuality is one of my greatest strengths. He smiles enigmatically. Glad to hear it. I actually do have a new assignment for you. Although, it is not without danger. I see. I'm in. Adrian nods, pleased. Whatever you need. You're brave. I appreciate that. I try. Good. You'll need that bravery tonight. Follow Adrian into his office. He sifts through some of the papers on his desk. The feral that attacked us in the park, I've identified him. His name is or was Douglas Corrett. He was a bartender employed by the Baron. Ooh, we're finally going to get to meet this guy. The Baron? Yes, one of the 6 members of the council. In life, he was a gangster in the 1920s, Prohibition era, a brutal, remorseless killer. Then he was turned into a vampire, and it only got worse. Yikes. The Baron has his grubby hands on every last bit of organized crime in New York. Hold up. One of the members of the council is a mobster? Whose idea was that? When the pact was formed, the Baron was one of the most powerful vampires in the city. All he had to do was snap his fingers, and he'd have an army of criminals doing his bidding. We had 2 options. Let him in so we could work with him and control him, or go to war. So, you didn't have a choice. Oh, we had a choice, and this is the consequence. A true monster with a permanent seat on the council. Sounds seriously scary. Whatever you're imagining, he's 10 times worse. Okay, so what does this mean? As you know, the council issued a zero-growth order, so the population of vampires remains stable. But now someone's been turning people unauthorized, creating clanless vampires who turn feral. Exactly. And it's been unclear where they're coming from. But the fact that this Douglas Corrett was employed by the Baron seems to point damningly in his direction. So what does that mean? For me? We must deliver a summons to the Baron to appear before the council and account for Douglas Corrett. Per our law, the summons must be delivered to the Baron in person. He's holed up in a speakeasy, the Shrike. Wonderful name, by the way. And his guards won't let me or any other clan enter. They know our faces. Aren't you the council, though? But they don't know mine. Exactly. So, you're asking me to deliver the summons to serve this Baron guy a subpoena, pretty much. I am. Can you tell me more about the Baron? I won't lie, he's a dangerous man. Brilliant, ruthless, and an unrepentant sadist. Rumor has it that he once had a man flayed alive, and then he delivered the man's skin to his widow. Oh my god, why? The man is insulted the Baron's hat. More than a few guests have mysteriously disappeared from his speakeasy. Of course, given his close relationships with law enforcement, these situations tend to go unsolved. Oh, and you're sending this poor, defenseless little girl into there. Okay, alright, yeah. So you want me to go into the dangerous den of a brutal vampire crime lord. Am I getting this right? As I wish I could go myself, but it's just not possible. There is something I can do to help ensure your safety. But... That's his way, his jaw working. Well, what is it? I can put a brand on your arm which would mark you as being under my protection. Brand? You mean the one that signifies your clan, right? It's similar, but not quite the same. All vampires get a permanent brand when they join a clan. What I would do here is a temporary. It'll last a week, then fade. And the brand is a burn? Yes, it's quite painful, but the pain is fleeting. And once you have it, everyone will know that you're protected. It's up to you. Would you like my brand? Let me guess. Diamonds? Oh, my God. Yes. A brave choice. And a wise one. He reaches for your left forearm, turning it to expose the vulnerable skin there, gently rubbing his hand from your elbow to your wrist. His fingers linger over the pale blue veins just visible under your skin. Do it. He releases your arm, and from beneath his shirt removes a chain around his neck. Attaches a circular amulet with an ornate insignia. You watch, mesmerized, as he heats it over the flame of a lighter until it's red hot. Have you tried to take a lighter and put metal over it? So we're gonna be here for 20 minutes. Are you gonna burn me with that? In a way. He grabs the amulet in the palm of his hand, and his flesh sizzles as it burns. Oh my God, And before you can react, he presses his palm, still holding the amulet, onto your forearm. Holy! His grip on you is tight. Even as the amulet burns, you jerk away instinctively. I've got you. I've got you. His eyes meet yours, calm and assuring, gentle, soft. You can feel your heart slow and feel the pain vanish. Finally pulls his hand away, leaving behind a red burn outlining the insignia of your arm. His blood spirals with yours, hypnotic, and you can see the flesh healing instantly, the raw tissue twisting to form an impression of a brand. Whoa. I would have liked to have seen it, but okay. And instantly the pain is gone, replaced only by the gentle electric tingle. Reaching down, you trace the insignia with your finger, where his skin and yours burned in unison. Huh. That was very brave. Few people can take that calmly. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good tattoo. Just one step left. Still smiling, Adrian walks over to the other side of his office and takes out 2 dresses. So? The Baron enforces a very strict dress code at the Shrike. Dress code? What's wrong with what she's wearing? It's Prohibition era. Prohibition era attire required. Luckily, we're prepared. Prohibition. Well, Prohibition or Prohibition. I guess it's either one. I just never seen it spelled that way. It's usually the H instead of a double B. He holds up 2 flapper-style dresses for you to choose from. Which do you want to wear? Wow, that really is the 1920s. Holy shit. Glimmering gold, become a stunning dame in this sparkly, embellished gown. Or Roaring 20s, a classic flapper dress. Oh, yeah, we'll go with the classic 20s. I like it. I like the blue. Bob into the bathroom to change and return to the office feeling transformed by the dress. I feel like a time traveler. Now, there are some important guidelines you must remember. Okay, bring it. First, you must immediately announce yourself as a representative of the council member. Check. Then, as you approach the Baron, you must bow your head as you present the summons. Announce and bow, check. The rest is common sense. Get in, get out, and keep it brief. I feel ready. I probably should be going before I think too hard about it, and I'm actually about what I'm about to do. Adrian leans forward and gently squeezes your shoulder. On your forearm, your brand tingles a rush of electricity. You're so taken aback that when you speak, your voice is almost inaudible. I look forward to your safe return. Gather your things and depart alone for your mission. You follow Adrian's direction to an eerie, dark alley in the warehouse district. You can hear a faint, tinny-sounding 1920s music from up ahead. Several guards, smartly dressed in suits and derby hats, stand outside a door. As you approach, one guard steps in your path. Good evening, sir. What's your business, madame? Oh, a new guy. I'm here to see the Baron. Another one of his playthings, eh? Good luck, sweetheart. Nice knowing you. Oh, cool. Blood all over the floor. I do like the environment other than that. Inside, through thick smoke, you see a crowd of people in 1920s attire surrounding an old-timely cocktail bar. The decor is a mashup of turn-of-the-century lodge and a modern-day industrial club. Exotic animal heads are mounted on the walls. Men with cigars and women with long cigarette holders lounge on the sleek banquets. How am I going to find the Baron in here? Just look for the biggest, pompous a-hole in the bar. Yeah, it'll be probably him. You're cheering and the dull, meaty sounds of fists pounding on flesh. Ah, follow that sound too. A crooked sign in the shape of an arrow painted with the words to the pit points down a set of stairs. Do you really want to go to the pit? I'm gonna go step up to the bar. How about that? As you push your way through the smoke to the bar, you get a better look at the clientele. I've never seen so many suspenders and spats in one place. And how did these women get their hair to do that wavy 1920s thing? You decide to head somewhere less noticeable, but as you step back, you bump into someone. Oh, sorry. You turn to see a gaunt, greasy-haired vampire blocking your path. Can I help you, young lady? Yes, I'm looking for the Baron. Oh, you are? He laughs and stops and stares at you, licking his lips. You're terrified, but you speak up as loudly as you can. I am. Can you help or not? Oh, I think I can be very helpful. He steps menacingly towards you, but then the vampire stops in his tracks when he sees the protective brand on your forearm. Oh. Yeah, that's right. I'm protected, so back off. My humblest apologies. I never meant, I never thought to... Get the hell away from her, McGinty. At the sound of a man's deep baritone, the room instantly hushes. All attention turns to him. The vampire harassing you scurries away. He walks slowly towards you, flanked by two cruel-faced thugs. Are you the Baron, sir? I am. And what are you doing in my club? I have a delivery for you. Says you. I don't accept deliveries. He turns to his goons. Kill her. Henchmen grab you, one by each arm. Wait, I was sent here by Adrian Raines. I guess we should have done that, but I felt like we should lull him into, here, take this, and it's a summon. Because who the hell wants to accept a subpoena? Honestly, ask yourself that one. You show him your arm, frantically pointing at the brand. Well, look at that. Looks like Lassie has a master. The thug lets go of your arms and you pull your dress sleeves back up to your shoulders. Approach. Bow my head as approach. The Baron snorts, pleased at your ingratiating display. Look at that, fellas. The kitten knows her place. I always like that. I step up close to the Baron, close enough to hear him wheeze on every exhale, close enough to smell his sausage breath. He leans in next to your ear. What do you have for me, you tot? Better make it good. Oh, I would love to spit in his face. Handing the summons. He grudgingly plucks the summons from your hand, glancing at it casually. The summons before the council? Creating fells? What tedium. He throws the summons aside and gestures to his thugs. Grab her. They pick you up, one holding each of your arms, and you struggle against them. I'm under Adrian's protection. That means we can't hurt you. But there's no rule against locking you up for a little while. Just long enough to make Adrian worry. Say 6 months. I have a very special place for my favorite guests. Wait, please don't hurt me. Please, I'm just the messenger. Adrian will make it up to you if you let me go. And what if I don't want anything from Adrian, sweetling? Besides, washing him scarred, that is. Please, I'm begging you. Let me go. You should have thought twice before coming into my club, little girl. Now you'll pay the price. My tireless boys, take her to the bloody sands. Wait. Baron's 2 goons drag you down a disorienting long hallway. I hope I did the Baron's voice justice, just saying. I tried thinking of something for a few days, actually. It's actually been over a few days. It's been a week or 2 since I first saw this picture. Kick and scream, but they are too strong for you to escape. Hey, help someone! From the end of the hallway, you see a figure accelerating towards you quickly and smoothly. The guards notice the figure and pause for a split second, but before they can even open their mouths to ask who it is... I still haven't got his voice, though. Alright, let's go with him. Enough. What the... In one fluid gesture, the figure draws a katana from a sheath on his back and he cuts through the air in a sharp horizontal line. The first guard's head pops off his neck with an arterial spray and his body crumples to ash. Whoa! The second guard lurches towards him, slashing at his chest with a claw, but the figure ducks low, slicing upwards, cleaving the guard's arm clean off. As the guard staggers back, the figure draws a wooden stake out of his jacket, twirls it in his hand, and drives it into the guard's chest. Die! The guard explodes into a cloud of ash. You look up into the glowing red eyes of your rescuer. Let's go. Grabs your hand and pulls you away. What's going on? Who are you? Talk later. We have to get out of here now. He pulls you out a back door, down a side street, past the docks, and through a series of alleys. Finally, you follow him through an unmarked door, and he slams it shut behind you, locking it with several massive bolts. Your heart is racing. I mean, I could have gave him the samurai warrior that we had in the one book. I could have gave him this voice, but I thought, screw it. You collapse, panting. The vampire who saved you collapses into a chair. The glow fades from the vampire's eyes as his fangs recede. Oh my god. You can stop panicking. We lost them. Who are you? Hell of a way to say thanks. I mean, thank you for getting me out of there, but who are you and where am I? Name's Jax Matsua. This is my safe house. Were you gonna ask more? A door at the end of the room swings open. 2 vampires walk in, eyeing you cautiously. A burly man covered in tattoos and a little girl. Oh, cool! We have children vampires now. Is she a new friend? Can I play with my new friend? Bringing home strays now, are we? Jax lets out a wary sigh. The Baron's men were dragging her off. I had to do something. Amy, meet Lula and Arnold. They're hiding out here too. Arnold shoots you a curdling scowl. She'll let the Baron's boys have her. She chose to serve the clans. She ought to die by 'em. Serve the... You remember what Adrian told you earlier, and the revelation instantly hits you. You're clanless vampires, hiding from the council. Look at that. A quick learner. No wonder Adrian hired you. How do you know so much? Have you been following me? Yes. Jack shrugs. Why? Because he thought he could use you as a spy. Right. Arnold, could you take Lula to the other room? Whatever you say, boss. Arnold leads Lula away, leaving you alone with Jax. So you've been following me. That's not cool. Hey, if I hadn't followed you to the Shrike, the Baron's men would have dragged you off. Again, you're welcome. Thanks for saving me, but I'm not okay with you following me around anymore. Pretty safe to say that the ship has sailed. So am I your prisoner now? Please. Last thing I need is Adrian tearing up the city looking for you. My people are hunted enough as it is. He walks over to a cabinet, opens it, and pours himself a drink out of a tall brown bottle. You're free to go anytime you want. Slip out the front door and you'll probably be fine if you blend into a crowd. Just like that. Jax takes a swig. Just like that. Start towards the door, but you're still thinking about that little girl. So you guys, if you're clanless, doesn't that mean we'll become ferals? You know, Jax cocks an eyebrow at you, as if taking you in for the first time. What do you care? Aren't you one of Adrian's lackeys? Look, I only even learned about vampires 2 days ago. I barely know anything. But you all seem like good people, and if you're in danger of turning into those monsters, then yeah, I do care. Jack stares at you for a minute, then pours a second drink and slides it your way. Without the brand of an elder vampire protecting us, going feral's pretty damn common. Some of us resisted through sheer will. Not many, though. We've found that we can often delay it by feeding off humans we were close to before the turning. Something about the lingering emotional connection. But often, it's only a matter of time. That's terrible. Yeah, it's all terrible. No one here wanted to be turned into a vampire. Most of us just wanted to go about living our lives. Instead, we have to hide in the shadows, watching out for our own kind, dreading the day one of us goes feral. Couldn't the clans let you in? Give you brands to protect you and all? Oh, they could. They could save all of my people in an instant. They choose not to. Because all they care about is their precious little vampire empire. He smashes his fist down angrily as glass explodes in his hand. He glances down at it in annoyance. The door at the end of the room flies open and Arnold and Lula look in. Everything okay? We heard a break. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little heated. Listen, Amy, you should probably go. Wouldn't want Adrian come looking. You look around at the other vampires in the safe house, seeing them in a new light. This is your chance to meet some clanless vampires, and to get closer to Jax.
Aww, is he gonna be our boyfriend?
I should go. Even though you are a cool little vampire hunter. Look, I really appreciate the whole saving my life thing. Least I could do. If you get the chance, put in a word with your boss for us. We take a last glance into the warehouse, and the little girl having an impromptu tea party with a stuffed elephant catches your eye. You smile at her, and she smiles back, revealing her little fangs. I'll see what I can do. You hurry home. As you arrive in front of your apartment building, you see a familiar silhouette pacing on the sidewalk outside. Adrian? Amy, I've been waiting for you. I didn't hear from you after you went to see the Baron. Apparently you just disappeared. I disappeared because he tried to lock me up. Apparently your protective brand isn't that goddamn protective. I have spies in the Baron's organization. They wouldn't have let anything bad happen to you. They saw his men drag you off and were planning to free you from his cells when you disappeared. How did you do that, by the way? A clanless vampire helped me. Clanless? Yes. Do you know how risky that is? He wasn't a feral. He was a clanless. There's a difference, you know. I'm perfectly aware of that. And I didn't exactly have much of a choice. It was that or the Baron's dungeon. Told Adrian about the clanless. I understand. Adrian, I met with some of his people. They seem sad, desperate. Is there really nothing the council can do? It's a bad situation. I've been trying for years to petition them to change the policies, but stubborn minds are unwilling to listen. This is important. We have to help them. I know. Anything else? No, I was merely worried. I'm relieved that you're all right. You're not lying to me about the spies. I wasn't in real danger. I promise you. He turns away to leave with a sigh. You take your keys and enter the building. You come through your apartment door, exhausted. To surprise, the lights are all on. A video game is paused mid-game. Hey, Lil. Glad you're still up. I had the wildest night. You put down your bag down and freeze, and you look at the paused game, the controller tossed on the floor. Lily? Crane your head around the couch, where Lily's prone form lies on the floor in a pool of her own blood, her throat punctured by 2 bite marks. Lily! That's a little bit too convenient, don't you think? To set Adrian up. I'm not buying it. I don't think Adrian would do that. Especially because, if you remember, how we first discovered him was he was with a consenting woman, and he made such a big deal about he would only do it with consenting people. Adrian's is not the type of person to go off and bite someone just to bite someone. He was pacing because he was worried about you too, and he wasn't inside your building waiting. Which he could have easily got into, let's be honest. Why do I feel like maybe the Baron? Or someone else has set Adrian up? And something tells me our MC is going to quote-unquote overreact at the fact that this happened. And I know I should have done a weekly Diamond Edition, or weekly just recap, but I just thought I would get it fresh off my mind as a hypothesis to what might be going on. Huh. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. That being said, we're done with choices for today. Did you enjoy Endless Summer, BloodBound, and Royal Romance? Let me know. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And a description below. Links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content are down below. We also have Twitch. Links to that is down below as well. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.